Welcome back, survivors. We are in day 3 here in Vane. And so I spent the night upstairs. I've just been cooking a little bit of food, and I've basically just been scrapping all this miscellaneous items here in my inventory. Just breaking it all down, scrapping it all so that we have plenty of scrap for when we are ready to start building. We're going to need to build some defenses, build a base, some walls, all that stuff. Oh, we leveled up. Our dismantling has raised up to level 25. That's nice. So we get a perk point for that. Let's open that. Let's pick up, well, let's see. We could bank it to get an extra skill at 100, or perk point at level 100. Muscle memory, which would increase our experience by 25%. Paper shredder, which moves basic cutting tools for furniture that requires it. Not worried about that. Percy's assistant, when dismantling, you have a 1/4 chance to receive 25% more yield than you normally would. That seems good. 25% chance to receive 25% more yield. Let's get that. That seems useful, because right now it doesn't seem like it, but later on in the game we are going to need a ton of stuff. In fact, I've already filled this bin up here. I've just been putting on my scrap, everything I've been dismantling. Like, I dismantled all the useless weapons like forks and spoons and whisks and stuff like that. And I kind of went around and I've been dismantling most things in this house that aren't searchable. The searchable containers I'm going to leave alone. But stuff that's not searchable, you know, I might as well just break it down into something that that could be more useful as a crafting ingredient. So I'm going to put up as much of this as I can. Let's kind of... Alright, that's pretty much all it will hold. Yeah. Let's go looting then. We could drive around. This seems like a pretty decent area, pretty decent spot to live at. I've, closed off all the blinds, so we shouldn't attract too much attention. Oh, I'm hungry. I need to eat. I forgot all the food. I cooked some food also. Did all that off camera, just so I wouldn't bore you guys with me just running around scrapping everything. Let's grab some of the cooked food. Let's grab the oatmeal and the waffles. That sounds like a good breakfast, right? Cooked oatmeal, eat. And that's actually all we need for now. Let's grab the rest of this, though. Let's just grab all of the food items and put it all in the fridge just to keep it all from spoiling. Oh, I probably don't need a dead rat, especially one that's rotten. Oh, it didn't grab everything. It must not be... Can I not carry it all? Oh, I can't carry it all. It's too heavy. Okay, so we'll just grab as much of this as we can. And I need to throw away, like, the rotten stuff, because I just realized I have been immediately gained 2 levels in agility. Oh, that's useful. Let's read that right now. 2 levels in agility. Boom. Actually, now that I think about it, that might actually be better to save those for a little bit later when levels are harder to get. I don't actually need to put the books in there, do I? Now that I think about it, the books and the magazines can go elsewhere. Pretty much all the food can go in there. Comic books, no. Cooked box of waffles and peas and chicken soup. Yeah, let's just store all this and let's go exploring. Let me put all these books in a separate container. Oh, I haven't even searched this. Cannabis? What? What? I found cannabis. Okay, that's a thing. Well, let's put all our books and our cannabis and cigarettes and all that stuff in here. Let's sort our inventory real quick, and let's go out looting. Let's see what we can find in the local area. Let's see where we are on the map here. So we're on this lake road here, and I kind of just want to go on foot and loot the houses. There should be other houses along this road. Let's loot all that, sort our inventory, come back home, and see where we're at in a few minutes here. Okay, first house. There's our house right there. I should probably loot that storage shed. I'll do that on the way back, I think. I'm spooked because some zombies were out. Let's check this house out first. All these look like big houses, so they should have pretty decent loot, or lots of it at least. Maybe it's not all great, but at least it will have a lot of loot. Food. Okay, we don't really need much food, but you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take the refrigerator here, and I intentionally, like, all the rotten stuff, I'm just going to toss it in here. I don't really need it. I don't want it on me. I'm just going to get rid of it for now, at least in a place that's not at my quote-unquote base. Probably not going to stay there. I was thinking about it. I'm probably not going to stay there because it's not in a great location. If you look at the map, like, there's not a lot going on around here. I mean, there's a mountain over here. I think there are caves and mines in some of these mountains. I'm not sure which one has what resources. I think there are different resources in different caves, and I don't know where they are. But aside from the possibility of caves on these mountains, I don't know that there's a lot going on here once we loot these couple of houses. Like, there's not many streets. There's like 2 streets here. And it's far away from where I actually want to be. I actually want to be closer to this town right here. I feel like there's a lot more going on. There's a lot more streets. There's probably a lot more buildings. We'll find out. We'll probably go over there sooner or later. We are going over there. It's just a matter of when, or either come over here towards this area because there's a lot more streets. But right here, it's kind of, I don't know, there doesn't seem to be much going on. I'll walk up and down the street and take a look. When I was driving in, I didn't see anything other than some houses on this road. I was driving on the orange street, looking onto the white street. It's like a little residential street. This is the main highway right here. And, I could see some houses, but it didn't seem like it was anything amazing, like anything I had to stop. Oh, a dessert book. Recipes for gourmet desserts. Fancy. Let's grab that. I actually found a couple of other recipe books in that other house we were in. So when we level up you need a certain skill level to be able to use that. So when we level up our cooking a bit, we can read some of these skill books for cooking. Like this one requires level 30. That's to make lockpicks, but we need crafting level 25. So several little crafting books and schematics we found so far, but we can't really use them yet because we don't have the skill level. A little pantry there. We looted the kitchen. What's in the counter here? Probably more food. Oh, another daring dessert book. 2 in a row? Are you kidding me? Oh, a sauce pot. Now, is that the same as a cooking pot? Let me look. Let me just type in pot. So the sauce pot can actually deal damage. You can use that as a weapon. That's hilarious. And it can be used as a pot. This can also be used as a pot. So I don't need both of them. They essentially do the same. The large cooking pot, is actually less useful. For one, it weighs more, 5 pounds versus 3.5 pounds, and this cannot be used as a weapon. So I'm just going to dismantle it, and I get some iron scrap from it, so that's a good thing. Let's go ahead and grab and destroy a few of these things. In my experience, you need an awful lot of wood scrap when you start building a base. So we're going to try, man, tons of food. I got too much food, I think. Actually, I'm starting to get slowed down already. Yeah, I'm not going to grab any more food. Let's find some better loot besides food. Yeah, let's check the bookshelves, see if we get any more. Oh, a sewing needle. We can use that to stitch up wounds, some antibiotics. That's nice. Oh, that's a nice painting, actually. I think I'm going to leave that. I'm not going to dismantle it. I kind of like that. I may come back here and see that again and be like, I'm glad I left that on the wall. More bandages, a toothbrush, which we can dismantle. I can't destroy that. Still need a heavy hammer. Toilet brush, we're gonna scrap that. Table for some cigarettes. All right, that's a thing. So those are usable. Kids don't smoke. It's a nasty habit, but they can reduce your stress. There are times your character gets stressed in the game, especially when there's a lot of zombies nearby, and your character will be really stressed or whatever. And then you can calm yourself by reading a book or smoking a cigarette. Probably some of the other things you can smoke in this game as well. Let's see. Desk, gun? Gun? No, a book and a magazine. Like those, the book and the magazine, we can read those to reduce our stress, so that's probably a better option, kids. Don't smoke. Don't smoke. Rulers. This is a bunch of stuff we're going to scrap. I'm encumbered already. I need better storage. Bookshelf, but I can't search it, so nothing amazing up here. Can we destroy that chair? Like, what do we get for that? Oh, a whole lot of nothing. That's amazing. Love it. Love to see it. This house is pretty similar to ours. It's got a slightly smaller bed. But as far as, like, the amenities, like the things you find in it, I'm finding so many cigarettes. Why? I don't need all these cigarettes. Too many cigarettes, game. Too many. Okay, a bathroom. Let's check for painkillers. Shampoo bottle. That's nice. We're gonna take a shower. Oh, actually, you use the shampoo bottles to wash your clothes with. Any sort of detergent or anything like that. Latex gloves. Hey! Nice. We finally found gloves, which we are going to equip on our hands, and that will protect us from electrical shocks if we ever hotwire a car. I think it will actually... I don't know about the latex gloves. Kayla Wallace. I wonder if she used to live here. ID card there. The gloves, I'm not sure... Oh, another cooking book. I'm not sure if the latex gloves will protect us, but there's, like, hot items in the game. Like, stuff can get hot. Like, if you take something out of a forge before it cools down, you can burn your hands. So I don't know if the latex gloves will protect us from that. But if you're wearing gloves, you don't get burned. And I don't know if the latex gloves will do that, though. And if I'm thinking about it logically, a latex glove would not have much protection from heat. But what do I know? It's a video game, right? Sometimes you just have to suspend disbelief. Throw logic out the window. I mean, it's a ridiculous scenario, right? A zombie apocalypse. You gotta roll with it. You gotta roll with it. That's about it. Nothing amazing. Oh, some arrows, or one arrow. Another bow. I could actually just scrap that because I've got one already. Dismantle. I'm keeping the baseball bats because they do pretty decent damage. I don't want to dismantle the rifle suppressor. But the spoons, toilet brushes, wooden spoons, I can dismantle all this. You know, scrap it all. Apron, I can dismantle. Dress shoes. Basic stuff like this, we're going to just scrap most of it for now until we have a use for it, or if there's a use, if we don't find anything better, that sort of thing. I've got way too much food, though. I gotta go back and drop off this food. I'm kind of disappointed. Nothing amazing in here, but them's the breaks, as they say. Sometimes you just don't get anything amazing. Let's go drop off this loot, because I'm over encumbered again. Let's go drop off what we got and search the next house. That yellow one should be next. Oh, crap, I've got zombies inside my house. You know what I forgot? Oh, they're upstairs. That's a runner. That's a runner. I'm pretty sure, or it's two zombies. Oh, yep, that's a runner. Yep, excuse me, back up, back up, back up. This is, oh, it's two runners! I'm very exerted. You know what I just realized? If we're gonna stay here and we don't want zombies spawning back inside of it, we gotta put down a utility cabinet to prevent them from spawning. It's kind of like a... what do they call it in other games? There's a term for it. I forget off the top of my head. I forget. It doesn't matter. But we need to make a utility cabinet. Let's drop off all this food. Boxed fish, brownies. Like, I got so much food. Oh, I didn't mean to put the magazine in there, but it's alright. We'll grab it all later. A pumpkin, cookies... Tea bags, or we can make tea. That's nice. A vegetable broth, we can use that to make soup. Some cat food, which we can eat. Doesn't sound very appealing, but, you know, in a survival situation, you take what you can get. I don't think I can put anything else in this. This is not full. Oh my gosh. All my loot disappeared. Crap. Yep. We definitely need to put... Ah, dang, dude. All that stuff we looted and scrapped. That hurts. All right, utility cabinet. We got to build one. We have the scrap. So this prevents zombies from spawning, and it prevents loot from resetting, and that's what happened. The loot reset in that, which probably means all the food we put in there is gone too. Let's just drop this down. No use crying over it. We're so early in the game. We didn't lose anything amazing. All our food is in there, though. Am I searching the wrong container? No, it's the same container. That's where I put all my... Oh. Oh, there's 2 of them. Oh, I didn't realize that. Okay, okay, okay. I thought I had lost all this stuff. All right, there's 2 of them. Whoo! That's a relief. All right, so we're going to scrap some of this stuff and get back to the other house. We have a utility cabinet. That will keep zombies from spawning inside here. Kind of like, you know, player protection, that sort of thing. But it keeps zombies from spawning in here. You can fill it with items, like certain items it's needed to keep things from decaying. Like, I don't have anything built, so it only needs, like, wood scrap to keep things from decaying around this house. But I'm not going to worry about it because I don't think we're going to stay here permanently. I just kind of want to keep zombies from respawning in here right now. In fact, let's just throw all this crap in here for now, and we can come back and scrap it all later. I don't want to spend a lot of time doing that right now. See, that's much better. That's what I want. I want this guy to move with speed, agility. That's what we picked as our perks. While we're here, let's go ahead and loot this storage shed here. See if there's anything in it worth getting. A broken air compressor. Oh, I hear footsteps. Yeah, yeah. Nails, need those, definitely. Let me turn that light off. They're hard to see with the light on. Screwdrivers, pliers, a hammer, soil bags. That can be useful a little later when we start our garden. A rake. That's a weapon. Okay. Grab those nails. A watering can. A jerry can. Hey! Oh, it's heavy. Look at that. It's got 40 pounds. It's got 700 ounces, what I assume is going to be gas. Let's smell it. Smells like gasoline. Okay, great. That's full of gas. We can... Oh, you know what? Oh, a grinder. Oh, that grinder. An industrial cutting tool with a grinder blade. That's going to be handy. I bet... Oh, charcoal. Charcoal, nice. Use that for our forge later. Now that we have that cutter, that grinder, we can destroy other things. You need better tools to break down other things. A hacksaw, heavy cutting tool. So, oh, this is nice. This is nice. Jerry can's going to come in super handy, though, for fueling our vehicles, transporting fuel. There's our friendly neighborhood zombie. Hello, goodbye, nice to see ya. Thanks for stopping by. Don't come again, no, I'm not buying any. Thank you, though. I'm gonna go to the next house, the yellow house. I feel like I'm overweight already. Probably all those tools are heavy. I didn't think about that. Yes, that's probably it. I am getting close to my weight limit. So let's think about this. We want to keep the claw hammer. We want to keep the cell phones. I just want to mark them so that I don't accidentally drop them or anything. And then we want to scrap a bunch of the extra stuff. So the extra claw hammers we're just going to dismantle, because I only really need one right now. Okay, pliers. We need to keep the pliers. Crosshead screwdriver, let's keep that. Let's dismantle the extras. A crosscut saw, we'll keep that for now. A debit card. I'm going to hang on to that. I want to show you guys what that does. It does exactly what you think it does. You can take it to an ATM. Flashlights we should hang on to. Even though the batteries are kind of low, we can find batteries for them. I only need one flathead screwdriver. So we're going to dismantle the rest of these. The grinder we want to keep. Now, one thing to keep in mind, if I have a grinder, it does industrial cutting, right? Which means I don't need a lower tier cutting tool like this crosscut saw is a heavy cutting. The grinder is industrial cutting, so it's a better tool. I don't need to keep both of them in most instances. The hacksaw, same thing. I don't need a hacksaw and a crosscut saw, so I'm just going to dismantle the hacksaw. ID card. Oh, the jerry can's what's weighing me down. It weighs 40 pounds. Yeah, that's pretty heavy. That's actually heavier. I don't know. Is that heavier than like a 5-pound gas can would be? I don't know. That seems about right. I think water weighs around 7 pounds a gallon. For the metric people, I know this doesn't make much sense, but um, I don't need 12 pairs of scissors. Actually, you know what I do? You can make lock picks with them, but I feel like scissors drop so frequently that I don't need to worry about keeping 12 pairs on me right now. I'll just keep one. And I should probably go put up that sauce pot, a pipe wrench, which is heavy pliers. What about those other pliers? Those are heavy pliers, so I don't need two of those. Which one weighs less? Locking pliers is 1.5 pounds. A pipe wrench is 5 pounds. So you're gone. Just keep one pair of scissors for now. Hey, zombie. Yeah, I'll be with you in a minute. Don't go anywhere now. Don't you go anywhere. Certainly not in a hurry. Where is it going? Why is it walking sideways? The sauce pot. Yeah, I should probably put that up. Tongue and groove pliers, basic pliers. Again, weighs 1 pound. Or the other ones, locking pliers, are heavy pliers, so I don't need basic pliers anymore. I can dismantle those. At least for now. Eventually we'll need some of this stuff, but I feel like a lot of the tools you find so frequently. Look, zombie, you are making too much noise. I'm trying to talk here, all right? I am the main character. You are now dead. So I'm going to need you to hush. Now we've got, yeah, our stamina, our weight is much lower so we can move faster. That was the main thing I was trying to get at there. Another storage shed. 2 storage sheds. Find a lot of tools in those. See what I mean by, like, I don't feel like trying to carry around all these tools or keeping them all worried about them. Because we will need more later when we get to the crafting stations. But you find so many tools in this game, I feel like early game, it's not really worthwhile trying to lug them all around when you're going to find more later. Except for the really rare ones, like industrial or hydraulic. I think those are the max tier, hydraulic and industrial. I don't need any more food. I'm not even going to loot food right now. Oh, did that zombie just spawn in the building? Am I crazy? Or did she just spawn right as we turned around? Or did she climb through the window? I'm just going to destroy her. She's freaking me out, shaking her head like that. Did she climb through the window? She didn't climb through the window because... Oh, no, it's broken. She did climb through the window. Okay, okay. I thought I was going crazy there, seeing zombies move through walls. Fishing pier. Is that a thing? Is that anything? I have yet to try fishing, but I know it's a thing in the game, so I want to try it. A buoy. We can destroy those. A buoy. All right. Receive some scrap. What is this? A cooler? Does it have food or drinks? Apple, orange, plum. You know, fresh food like that, I'll probably take. A life preserver. Keeps you afloat in water. How useful is that? Ooh, a portable air tank. Oh my gosh, they're heavy though. A rebreather. Recycles carbon dioxide into oxygen, useful for underwater or low air environment exploration. Make sure you have a gas tank equipped or this will have no effect. So a gas tank, like a air tank. So the rebreather in the air tank, yeah, it's like a little scuba gear. Scuba tank. Scuba tank. Call it a scuba tank. That would make more sense to me. Okay, make sure you're wearing a rebreather or it will have no effect. So you equip the both of those. That's a lot of weight, though. Why do these two weigh differently? Is it... Oh, they have... One is almost empty. Actually, they're both kind of nearly empty. Can we, like, take the air out of one and put it in the other? I don't know. A life ring. Dismantle. Fishing bait. Hey, hey, hey. Take that. Take that. A muck tub. Plastic mug tub used for transferring large amounts of fluid. So that could be useful later when for water or gas. A life preserver, like, keeps you afloat in water. I don't know. I feel like I should take one of those. Let's take them both. Let's take these rebreathers. Can we carry all of this? Ooh, we're pretty much at our weight limit. That's it. Yeah, we can't carry them both. So we're going to be slow again. All right, I guess I'm headed back home. I'm going to drop some stuff off. We're going to come back here. We're going to keep looting. I should probably bring the truck. That would probably make this so much easier, right? All right, back at the yellow house. I brought the truck, and one thing I did, I built a few more storage boxes. Oh, I can't see backing up in this thing. I don't... Kind of used to having a rear view camera in my car now. I'm spoiled a little bit. I lived my whole life without a rear view camera, but now that I've got one in my car in real life, it's like, how did people live without this for so long? But what I did, I put some storage chests out. They appear to be working. So I've still got all the crap we put in here in the last episode. It's all just stuff I'm going to scrap. And so I built a few more chests because they seem to be working. So we're going to use that for storage so we can loot and be mobile. All right, it's 4 p.m. I just looked at the clock. All right. I would kind of... Ooh, batteries. Nice. A bunch of them. I would still kind of rather have a vehicle that is a little more convenient than having to jump in the back and put boxes and stuff. But... once I am able to craft, let me pull it up here, the utilities, no, storage, the larger crates, like these smaller crates, how much do they hold? Like 100 pounds? Something like that? 150 pounds. Well, the large ones hold 300 pounds. So if I could get a few of those in there, or maybe stack them on top of each other, that thing could hold a tremendous amount of weight at that point. I am going to loot everything in here I can. Oh, I was trying to learn. You need level 25 in construction to learn how to build that. Okay, well, we'll come back to that. For now, I'm just going to destroy all this stuff for the screws, the wooden planks, the wooden scrap, the nails. You need so many of them once you get to building a base. So we're going to get to work on looting and scrapping and looting. I kind of feel like that might not be the most amazing thing to watch, but it is necessary. Oh, there's a basement in this house, too. I kind of feel like it's a necessary thing to do if you want to build a base, which I do want to do. A staple gun? I feel like that's a thing we could use a little later on. What's in the trash can? Nothing. Amazingly, what did that say? An overpriced television. And it works. Okay. Cool. It's plugged in. Yeah, this is not the most amazing content in the world, I admit, but it is necessary if we want to build a base, which I am going to do. I'm going to put up defenses around whatever location I decide on. Boots, golf visor, clothing hangers. All right, charcoal. Yes, that's nice. For our forge. But this is a necessary evil, if you will. We gotta loot stuff. You gotta loot if you want to build. And I want to build. I want to build at least a decent base wherever we go, wherever we end up at. Let's see. I think I've pretty much looted everything that I really want to loot downstairs. Like, there's probably some stuff I missed, but let's check upstairs. Did I loot up here? I did not, because the doors are still closed. Bathroom. Okay. What's in here? Maybe some medicine. Painkillers. Nice. In the cabinet, some soap. All right, we'll take it. Prescription antibiotics. Very nice. Toilet brush. We can scrap that. What's in the clothes hamper? Nothing. Amazing loot. Bookshelf. I cannot loot that. I feel like I should be able to. Cloth bench. We'll destroy it. We'll take it. Hey, I can destroy the rug. We'll take that. Like, every little thing you can break down is gonna have a use somewhere in the game. Between repairing items, a flashlight, cool. I'm not got a spare now. Oh, gun, Wolfram 17, beautiful and blocky. Oh, it's a Glock. Okay, a Glock. So, it comes with a magazine for that. Actually, I found a magazine for that in the last episode, didn't we? Did we? Maybe not. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. But, okay, so we got shorts, glasses, and we have our second pistol now. Let's go ahead, or actually it's our third. We found this one, but I'm not going to use it because I've got the other one, and they both are at full durability. Wolfram 17. Let's add to our hotbar. Let's lock it so we don't accidentally drop it anywhere. Let's destroy little things like the toilet brush dismantle. The cleaver, I don't know, that could be kind of a cool weapon. Does it do much damage? Base damage is 13. DPS is 29. That's actually more than our crowbar. Are you kidding me? A keyboard is a weapon? Dismantle. That does crap damage. Let's try this cleaver. I feel like that could be fun. Plastic rake. Nah, doesn't do much damage. Let's destroy it. The Wolfram, though, let's see. We've got a magazine. Let's load it. It's got 17 bullets. Okay, nice, nice. So we've got ammo in our gun. Flashlight again. Another lockpick. Hey, cool, cool, cool. What gun is this? This is the Viper. Okay. Did I not put that cleaver? Oh, I didn't equip it. Add to quick use. Okay, there we go. I wanted to kind of check this out because... Oh, it's a very fast attack. Hiya! Alright, we might, next zombie we run into, I'm going to test out this cleaver. It's probably got a short range, though. What is that? An X-Reality hand... It's a video game console! Look at that, a handheld! X-Reality console. I can't use it. I can dismantle it. What do I get? Electrical scrap and plastic scrap. Okay. That's a thing. I wonder... A debit card. Oh my gosh, we've got 2 of them now. Another flashlight. I feel like I'm getting a lot of flashlights. Thermometer. I found one earlier. They are very useful. Put them in your toolbar. And if you see up at the top right, it's got the time. That's from my phone that I keep forgetting to turn off. But the thermometer is showing the temperature up at the top right. So the top one is like the ambient temperature. And the lower one, some more cannabis, the lower one is like my body temperature or like how hot I am. And I've got it in Fahrenheit because I'm an American. If you're not on the Fahrenheit system, I'm sorry. You can figure it out or translate it, I guess it's actually a translation, right? It's almost the same thing. You can translate it to your local currency or format. But right now, 65 is my body temperature. That's actually a little bit cool, but it's 38 degrees outside, so it's cool. It's showing, I think it's springtime right now. Oh yeah, let's test out this weapon. It is close range, but I feel like it still does the same damage as a crowbar, like 2 shots. If you do the heavy attack especially, that heavy attack does a lot more damage. And it's a fast weapon, so I feel like it can probably kill zombies pretty quick. Did I kill that? Oh yeah, I did. Alright, let's move on. Next building. We still got some daylight, so crank this. You know what? I need to set my key bindings for that. You can set the key bindings so you don't have to look down and turn it on. You can just jump in and hit a button. Oh, we're on the main road, so we've looted all the houses. Well, we might as well take a little trip north and see what else is on this road, if anything. Oh, there's a spot to loot. Another house. Alright, we're going to stop here. I'm basically just looting all the houses around. Getting all the materials we'll need, because when we find a final location for our base, we should be well stocked by the time we get there. That's the plan, at least. That's the idea. Alright, park this guy. I kind of want it ready to get out of here in case we got to leave in a hurry. Get our cleaver out. I'm kind of testing this still. I know I've killed 1 zombie already. No keys. I think I said that in the last episode. Like, finding cars with keys in them is rare, but it's not extremely rare. Like, if I had really searched that car dealership, I probably would have found a car with keys in it. But, you know, the chance of you finding a car with keys in it is pretty low overall. And then you have to worry about, like, how mechanically sound is it? Like, how far is it going to get you? Plastic bucket. I'll grab one of those. Excuse me, I'll grab one of those. charcoal. Yes, we'll need that for our forge later. More saw. See what I mean? I'm finding so many tools. Just looting houses. I haven't even got to like the good loot spots yet. Because there's some like warehouses that have a lot more loot than these places. Food. Okay, I'm not going to loot the kitchen. I'm just not. Like, I feel like I have so much food right now. I'm not going hungry, that's for sure. Washing machine. Okay. Let's check the sink. Bandages. Another thermometer. Playing single player, it feels like you get a little bit too much loot. If it was multiplayer, I could see all this stuff. Oh, another Lone Star Police 38 Special. Some more bullets for it. Probably gonna set up a storage for all the extra... That goes outside. All the extra guns and stuff, because I feel like I'm even getting a couple of spares for those. So I keep some at base, because if I die, I'll need to go find my stuff and that sort of thing. Bandage. A bathroom scale. We can scrap that. Let's destroy this bench. Let's destroy the rug. Search the bookshelf. We get a record. Oh, I did take that. We can actually just go ahead and dismantle that for the scrap. Search this. Bandages and antibiotics. Thread and a photo frame. Anything good. Like, all these houses are nice, but they don't have great loot. Like, it's all basic stuff. I'm just going to destroy these. Take the wood scraps, because we are going to need it. Parcels. I feel like I found a couple of those now. I've got 2. Okay. Thought I had more. I found sneakers in that one. A toilet paper and a clock. I don't know who orders toilet paper in the mail, but I guess that's a thing. Okay. Anything else of use? Like, there's tons of loot. It's just not good loot. You know what I mean? There's a difference between abundance and quality and quantity, right? That's what I'm talking about. Quality and quantity. Oh, I just broke the thing and all the stuff is floating? That's weird. Oh, okay, there it's falling. Anything else? No, oh, a couple more parcels. Might as well unpack those. Oh, a whole lot of nothing. And another whole lot of nothing. Heather Walters, we're going to dismantle your ID card and get the plastic scrap. Sewing needle. I'm going to destroy the chair. And that's about all the loot in this house. Nothing amazing. We need to find some better loot eventually. Like, this is fine for the beginning. Covered... No, I don't want to cover it. I don't want to knock on the door. Can I just open it and get out? Yep, it is dark. It is dark. Let's head back to the base. Or, let's head back to our house. Let me loot this, actually, real quick. Is there anything decent in here? Can destroy the lawnmower. A rake, some soil bags. We're not really at the point where we need soil bags, and they are heavy. I think they weigh like 12 pounds a piece or something like that, 10 pounds a piece. Nails. I'm always going to take nails because you need a lot of them for building pretty much everything. Nails and screws. Hey, a sledgehammer, a mini sledge. A heavy hammer. Uses as a heavy hammer. Good. Oh, another jerry can. I'll grab that. Grab all these tools. We'll sort all these back at base. But for now, I am going to head back because I am encumbered. What's in here? A working light. Okay. Oh, seeds. Look at that. Tomato seeds. Yes. Sweet potato seeds. Yes. Pumpkin seeds. Okay. Potatoes. Carrots. Oh my. We got them all. Nice. All right. I am encumbered. Let's head back to the base. Let's drop off this loot. Let's sleep. Let's eat. Let's start over and do it again in the morning.